Cheer. You guys are now listening to the Crime Pace Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Sanchez. I got my co-host with me, Young Glizzy.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Glizzy? What's going on?
Chilling, living, dude.
Yeah, man.
Fucking up, dude.
World's crazy, bro. Things are going on, man. It was a pretty busy week in the news as far as, you know what I'm saying, things going on. Gold hits $4,000, highest price ever.
Yo, I am balling, dude.
Yeah.
All the investments I have made like maybe 5 years ago are like paying off this year. It's great.
Who would have thought that my jewelry would have been the best investment I've ever made? When I was buying it, everybody was like, dude, jewelry's a bad investment. Like, gold sucks. You lose money. You know what I'm saying? This and that, blah, blah. Dude, I doubled my shit.
Yeah, dude. Me too, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how many gold chains I used to wear?
Bro.
I used to just get from people at the club that couldn't pay their tab. I'll be like, yo, I'll pay it. You know what I mean? You hold that, and when you come back, I'll give it back to you.
I got all my shit in a safety deposit box now because now it's a heat up to wear. You know, I wear this one. This is a daily chain. I don't take off. But, like, my other big stuff is in the safety deposit box. Now it's like a heat up to wear it. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, before it was like, okay, you got a $10,000 Cuban link chain. That was kind of a heat up, you know? Make sure you're going to good places. Make sure you keep your people around you. Keep your gun on you.
You have a $10,000 Cuban link chain, though.
But now it's worth a lot more. But what I'm saying is, you know, it was a heat up to be around with something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got to, you know, watch your surroundings, where we going, what's going on, this and that, boom, boom, boom. You know, people kill you for fucking $500.
No, dude, I know, dude.
So imagine for what they'll do to you for $20,000. You know what I'm saying? For a piece of jewelry on your neck. So yeah, man, it's crazy. I don't know if I should sell, not sell, because like, what if it keeps on going up and then you're never able to buy again? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get like a little Jesus piece with like diamonds and shit, bro. That shit used to be like $1,300. That shit's like $5,000 now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yo, my gold is up, dude. I'm not selling it because it's just nice to. The reason why I won't sell it is because I want to have nice things, and you know, I can't afford that now.
Yeah.
But now it looks like I could have afforded it. You know, so when I go to a nice restaurant or I go to a classy place, I can wear it.
Yeah, everything is getting super expensive, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I know somebody who's like quoting for some breast augmentation surgery. That shit is like minimum $11,000 now. Damn. When it used to be $4,000, $5,000. Then girls used to go overseas to do it cheaper. And then the American doctors were like, no, we're losing too much. We'll bring the price down. But now it's like super crazy.
Yeah, bro. Things are getting expensive, you know. I was hoping it wouldn't be like this. I was hoping Trump would be able to stop this from happening, but it seems like he can't stop it. You know, I don't think no president can stop what's happening.
Yeah,
I think inflation's just kicking off crazy.
Yeah, I think when the price of gold goes up, it's because the price of money is going down.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah. Our dollar's becoming worthless, but that's why it's important to invest your money in stocks. Yeah. You know, things like crypto. Crypto's a little more of a gamble, but
I made a little move to save money. You know what I'm saying? Because I was paying like $160 for one line at T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get an Apple Watch. So when I got on the Apple Watch and went on my account, I saw that I was one payment away from paying off my iPhone. So I'm like, shit, I'm paying $160 a month. Now if I get an Apple Watch, I'm going to be paying $165 plus taxes. I was like, yeah, I could just pay my phone off, go to Metro PCS, and get the same T-Mobile service that I'm paying $160 for $50 a month.
Yeah.
So that's what I did, bro. I sent T-Mobile the last payment on my phone. I said, unlock my joint. I went over to Metro, hooked it up. Now I'm paying $50 a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, if you're not in Florida, Metro sucks.
That's a little tip. But
Metro sucks if you're not in Florida. I thought
Metro uses T-Mobile all across the country.
Yeah, but when I was in where was it? I visited somewhere middle Nebraska.
Yeah.
When I went to Nebraska, my phone service sucked, and my girls was like normal everywhere. Everywhere I went, I had like 2 bars, 1 bar, and I was what the fuck?
Well, yeah, I mean, Nebraska is kind of like out in the sticks.
Yeah. So I think, but if you're in the city, Metro all day, cheap, bro, unlimited. You know what I'm saying? They ain't charging you for extra internet. They ain't charging you for extra messages.
Yeah, dude.
Unlimited everything. It's fire.
All right, so this week, the new platform by OpenAI called Sora came out on TikTok, and then those little videos got transferred over to Instagram. That's where I saw them, and bro, it shook up the internet. It's actually really creepy. What it does is that it brings people back to life in video form. So the first thing I saw was like Tupac, like at the WWE, like calling out Biggie to come out, and it looks so real. It looks so good. I was like, holy shoes, what the hell's going on? Then I saw a bunch of Michael Jackson when he's like in KFC, he steals chicken from a dude. He does the moonwalk. You know what I mean? Just like crazy shit.
Dude, it was tricking me because I saw a video of like a baby, like maybe like a toddler, right? Not an infant, but a toddler, and he was like trying to feed the alligator, and it's like a camera, like a house cam.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just gonna feed it." And she's like, "No!" And she runs out there and she grabs her kid, and the alligator,
yeah,
and it backs up, and I'm like, and she brings him in, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that kid almost got eaten by an alligator, right? And I send it to this group chat I have with the people I work with, and they're like, yo, that's AI. Look at the comments. I look at the comments. I'm like, bro, fuck, I did not see that, dude. And I am Gen Z, dude. Like, I should be able to tell when something's AI, dude. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, now I'm like suspicious of everything I see, every reel I see. Like they'll be like, Joe Rogan said this. I'm like looking at his lips to see if they're moving funny.
Yeah.
If the audio is synced up with his lips. I'm looking at his hands to see if he's got all the fingers. I don't know, man. It's weird. But imagine if this is what we the people have now. Imagine what the government has that we don't have yet. And how many times have we been tricked already?
Well, I'll tell you what, blackmail just got a lot easier.
Yeah. No, because you could not really. You could just say it's AI. I didn't do that. That's AI.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me. I
Hey,
didn't say
dude,
that.
life's about perception, dude.
Yeah.
You know, if you walk into the bathroom and a gay dude walks in right after you, I'm going to think you're gay, even though you tell me you're not. Because life's about perception. I mean, what were you saying earlier, though, before we started the pod? You said that you think content creating.
Yeah, I think AI AI, everybody knows AI is starting to replace people's jobs. You know, you can go to Costco and BJ's, you'll see a robot going down the aisle, making the order. You know, we're doing self-checkout.
Wendy's.
Yeah, your SunPass, that's basically like AI kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's technology that took a bunch of people out of business. Fast food restaurants, you're going to be, you're ordering from a freaking tablet nowadays. So I think social media influencers are going to be hit next, right? Because in the future, if you could watch a podcast, right, from an AI robot, whether that be, I don't know, Michael Jackson, right, with all the knowledge that AI has, where everything's spoken factually with research at the speed of light, you know what I mean? Or let's say you're going to do, so then you have fitness influencers, right? You buy a training regimen from them, right? And it comes out in video format. You pay the guy. You get 7 classes, hour each video, and that's your new training regimen. Well, AI is going to be able to do that.
Yeah,
right away,
sure.
Probably for half the price that a human could do it for.
You know where AI, I think, will not win?
OnlyFans is going to be cooked.
Oh, OnlyFans is cooked, dude. And I'm happy about it, dude. These girls need to get real jobs, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's going to be a bunch of AI models who are going to be doing something strange for a little bit of change.
Yeah, dude.
OnlyFans.
And they're going to be better, dude, because they're going to have octopus tentacles coming out of them. Like, yeah, you could get crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could see some shit you've never seen before, dude.
Yeah, and there's no victims.
There's no victims, dude.
Right, because we know that kind of making that kind of stuff is kind of like sex work in a way, and that affects people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's not going to be no victims in that.
No victims, dude. You could start
But I need like 5 AI girls like right now, not for my personal things, but that's a business opportunity, dude.
It is.
Somebody could build me 5 hot AI girls that respond to every DM in seconds and can send video clips to these weirdos online, and they could subscribe for $1 a month. Shit, I'll be made in the shade.
Yeah, I mean, people do it already, though.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I've actually never seen one.
Because you don't know they're AI, probably.
Yeah, I'm not that weird, I guess.
Yeah, like if you'll see a girl twerking and it's AI.
Yeah.
I mean, video games are going to get better. Hollywood's done for.
Yeah, they say Paul Walker is going to be the leading man in the new Fast and Furious with the new AI technology that's coming out.
I hope they're paying his family for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now that's like a whole new thing. Now I guess actors have to like secure their digital rights and their likeness, right?
Yeah.
For the future, because like, dude, I gotta get paid.
Dude, they got a video of Jake Paul putting on a dress, and it looked real.
Dude,
and,
it looks really good.
It looks like some shit Jake Paul would do. So I was like, oh, yeah, he's just trolling, right?
Yeah.
He's just trolling Tank because he has this fight coming up. And then I find out that it's not even real, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that is scary, dude. How good it is.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, it used to fuck up your fingers. Like, you used to be able to catch it.
Yeah, that app, Sora, is just all AI. You can't make a real video on it. It's just dedicated to AI. But I don't know, bro. It looks like low IQ. Like, I don't think I could be on that shit for like 3 hours. Like, don't get me wrong. It's cool to see new images of Tupac talking, walking around, smiling, laughing, right? Because everybody misses him if you were a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see Michael Jackson. It's cool to see Biggie. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see Robin Williams. I saw like one of like Robin Williams talking. Like, it's nice to see people that have passed. You know what I mean? I would like to see like cool images like that. I would like to be able to create like cool images like that of my dad. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
You know, I didn't even think about that, dude. That's cool. Like if you lost a loved one, you could probably take a picture and get them to move and talk. Yeah. Which is cool, dude. Which is cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bring your dog back.
Yeah, you feel me?
Know what I mean?
Yeah,
put them in a family photo.
Yeah, that like I could see that being like positive and stuff like that. But I don't know, bro. All social media sucks now.
Not YouTube, bro. YouTube don't fuck with the AI shit.
Dude. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I mean
social media does suck though.
Yeah, Instagram, I'll be on it. I think that's the one I kind of scroll through the most. The algorithm kind of shows me things. It's safe. X, you can't. I don't know why. Like I could be like on Twitter and X and look at things, and then out of nowhere it's like
porn,
double penetration porn.
Yeah, dude.
When I'm like showing somebody like I don't know, something innocent, and then the next reel is like I'm like, yo, what the hell, dude? Yeah, and people look at you like you're a weirdo. Like, what are you watching on that shit, dude? That shit just came out of nowhere,
bro. I hate Twitter for that reason, dude. There's so much porn on there. And then another thing is like you go to Truth Social and it's boring. You know what I mean?
It's an echo chamber.
Yeah, it's just an echo chamber, bro. Like, yo, I'm a conservative American, but I don't want to hear everybody just echoing whatever Trump says. You know what I mean? I like to hear some retaliation. Yeah. And then Threads, which is by Instagram, it's like a competition with Twitter. It sucks too because there's just a bunch of people hating on Republicans.
Yeah, and it's all control, right? All those algorithms for social media, it's all like government control, right? They want to be able to silence you when they want. They want to be able to push the button on you, to shut you up, to kill your page.
I think it's too hard now.
Well, I think TikTok, that was the beef with TikTok, that when the government tried to press TikTok to shut people down, they couldn't because they were in China. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the government, I think it was more like we want that algorithm and we want to be able to control the narratives, and you guys are not letting us control the narrative, so we're going to cut you down. I don't really think it was about privacy for us, or if they were in our DMs, or if they were tracking American citizens' phones.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that. It was just like, I think when the wars broke out, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful about how you talk about these things, but the wars that broke out, they were trying, like the U.S. and its allies wanted a certain narrative to come out, and that it was controlled on Meta, it was controlled on Twitter, but it wasn't controlled on TikTok. And now you got half the country going against the American narrative, and they didn't like it. That's my personal opinion. Call me a conspiracy theorist.
Nah, dude, that's what sounds more legitimate. Yeah. Even when you saw that whole press conference against that guy. It's about propaganda. Yeah, it's about propaganda for sure, 100%. No. But like, I don't think I mean, yeah, media could still be controlled. You know, I
TikTok
would
got
have to be
sold.
dumb to think it's not.
Yeah, TikTok got sold, I think, like this week to a company named Oracle. If you find out who owns that now, it's like ex-Israeli general, buddy with Netanyahu.
Yeah.
So, you know.
But that's good, bro, because after, you know, when TikTok was trying to, in the beginning, TikTok was lit. And then TikTok hit a point where they were trying to do what the government wanted them to do over here. And they just censored the hell out of you, dude.
I think what the advantage of TikTok was that you could be a small creator with no followers, make a cool video, and blow up, right? You can't do that on Meta and Instagram. And
you could do it on YouTube.
And all these other things, right? You can make a banger of a video, put it out, you're going to get 200 views. Right? Yeah. Because you've been flagged in the system for something else you shared before that went against narratives, and they were just like, yo, that shit is dead. But TikTok, like, I got advice from a social media influencer that makes a lot. He's very successful in the space, you know what I mean? And he was like, dude, if I had to start all over again today, I would stream on Instagram, on TikTok with girls, beautiful girls. I would stream, build an audience, and then move it over to YouTube.
Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah, that's
definitely the way. TikTok has probably, you know, right now for me, I get the highest engagement on YouTube. And that's because I put all my energy into YouTube. Yeah. But secondly, without even putting energy into it, because, you know, I use Opus to upload my content everywhere, TikTok is like my second runner-up. Yeah. And I don't even do nothing on there. I just it just automatically posts clips of me talking, clips of you talking, and that shit just tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Everyone commenting.
I think the best days of TikTok are behind it now.
I think the best days are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're going to uncensor it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to...
They're going to censor the shit out of it.
Dude, it is censored right now, dude. You can't say nigga on TikTok without them saying you're being racist. Yeah. And then they clap you. Dude, I said...
But I think all that small creators getting 20,000, 40,000, 50,000 views on their first video, I think that's going to be a wrap.
Oh, yeah, that's a wrap, dude. But TikTok...
I think they're going to pick and choose who they want to be successful and who they don't want to be successful.
Did you actually upload on TikTok?
I didn't, yeah.
Dude,
I got like 3 videos. They all did good.
The first few do good, and then when you keep going, it starts doing bad. You get stuck at 200, and then TikTok is like, "Hey, yo, you could pay for promotion."
Wow, okay.
That's what TikTok does.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So you know, you could TikTok really is you could pay to win here.
All right, moving on from that whole debacle of AI, this and that, we're gonna move into some politics. Have you seen what's going on in Chicago and Portland?
Yeah. Trump is cleaning up our cities, dude.
Yeah, dude. And people are so, like...
They're so mad,
They're
dude.
so mad about it.
How dare he, dude?
Bro, if you ever listen to, like, the struggle of inner city people, right? From all walks of life, right? Poor people, people in poverty. They always go, bro, look at the environment that we live in. It's dangerous. It's drug-infested. It's messed up. It's violent. We don't have opportunities. This place sucks, and the government doesn't care. They just flood our communities with all these horrible things, and they leave us out here to our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It does.
All right, so now you have a president who goes, okay, I see what's going on over there. 35 people got killed over the weekend. More people die in, let's say, Chicago than they are overseas at war. I'm going to do something. I'm gonna put the National Guard up in there, and we're going to clean up the problems that are happening. And then the people in the inner city are like, no. no, that's terrible.
No, dude, why is Trump so racist?
Why is the government over here taking action to, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, this is racist, this is Islamophobic, this is this phobic, this is that phobic. We don't want your help. We don't need it. The leaders of the mayors and of these cities are like, no, we don't need it. We're good. You know, crime is actually down. You know, last weekend, 33 people got killed instead of 48 from the last weekend. We're on a good streak. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Dude, bro.
You either want the government help or you don't want it.
They're a bunch of idiots, dude. Yeah. Listen, guys, and listen clearly. You can hate Trump, but to sit there and be mad that the man is trying to clean up your neighborhoods and then call him a racist for that reason is ridiculous, dude. Like, how can you, like, even if you disagree with Trump's politics, you disagree with all his ideologies, you disagree with every word he says, and you live in Chicago, and he's like, I'm going to clean it up over there. And then for you to be like, no. It just shows how ignorant most people are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think the main people that are in the bad neighborhoods in Chicago appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think like the old ladies in their house appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people that care. I think it's only the young people.
Yeah.
And specifically white women that are mad about it.
Yeah. And then they're like protesting. Antifa and shit is protesting outside of the ICE facilities and all this shit. And then you see the ICE guys come out and start kicking their ass. Yeah. It's great, bro.
Yo, listen, dude. Don't rep Antifa no more, dude. You guys are going to jail, dude. Yeah, right. That's it. It's over, dude. Yeah, if you walk outside with an Antifa flag or whatever the hell symbol they have, right? And you think life's going to be sweet, you're going to jail, dude. What, isn't it a terrorist organization now?
Yeah, but like I don't see them like enforcing it like that because they're still outside. They're still protesting. They're still, they're still getting violent. So what I don't understand is how come they're not just like treating them like they were really a domestic terrorist organization. Like, why aren't they like rounding them up and putting them in jail under the Patriot Act and shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Well, bro, that's kind of hard, dude, because because there's a lot of young people, and young people are stupid, dude. You know, and I'll say that as a young man myself. Yeah, and like you could look at this even going back in your time. How many people said they were a Blood or a Crip even though they weren't? Yeah. That's the issue I would see if they try to lock up every Antifa member. Yeah. Maybe some kid wanted to be popular or felt connected to some group and claimed something he really wasn't or never took part in. And on his Instagram bio, he says Antifa. And then now we're locking him up just because he's ignorant to the politics in the world right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's going to end, though. I think Antifa's over with. They clap Proud Boys? Yeah. Antifa can go to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so moving on. Candace Owens shows text messages from Turning Point USA group chat where Charlie Kirk said that they were pulling money out from pro-Israel donors were pulling money out like $2 million because he wouldn't cancel Tucker Carlson from Turning Point events. He refused to do that. And, he said that basically, he felt like he was catching a lot of heat for it and he was in fear of his life. Now, Candace has been going on her show and, pushing conspiracy theories. Maybe they're real. Who knows? Nobody really knows the truth. She did say that she had receipts, and I guess today she kind of showed a receipt. People jumped right away and said, oh, it's fake, this and that, blah, blah. But a representative from Turning Point said no, that the actual thread is authentic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people in that thread. There was like 7 people. They've all come out and said, yeah, that was an authentic tweet. So.
Yeah, and I don't think Candace Owens would fabricate receipts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's at a point in her career where that would be detrimental. No. I don't know really what to think about it. I don't really think much about it.
I mean, shout out to her because her and Charlie were friends. You know what I'm saying? And I would be proud of my friends if I got unalived and they were going hard to find out the truth. And really just, even though, she's not saying I don't think she's out there saying like everything is a complete lie. I just think that she is picking it apart and investigating it, every little detail to find out if the truth is what the truth is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? I think people should question things. It definitely is good journalism to sit there and question whether something's authentic or not. Yeah. I don't think she means anything bad. any harm from it.
Yeah.
You know, at first I was watching it and I thought, you know, right after the Charlie Kirk thing, maybe a week later, she starts going on her pod and she starts ranting. I'm like, oh, bro, she's clickbaiting, bro. That's not all right, bro, because this man just passed away. He was your supposed friend. Why are you using his name for clicks?
Yeah.
But at this point, what I'm seeing is something different. Now I see that she just wants questions answered.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
I need questions answered. Like, how did he put that gun away?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That because I see videos that it takes a long time from professionals to fucking take apart that gun, dude.
Yeah.
That's my only question, though. If they answer that, then I'll be clear.
Yeah. Moving on, bro. What's the big deal with Bad Bunny and the Super Bowl, bro?
I really don't know.
Yeah, that topic is staying in the news, and I see people mad about it, and I could kind of see both sides, right? On the people who are against it, right? They kind of feel like he doesn't have any English music that they can relate to, and it's the biggest American event, and they wanted somebody different. Also, he's made some controversial statements about the country. I didn't really know that before, you know.
Yeah.
He said that he was going to leave the U.S. until the current administration gets out of office, that he will not step foot in the country. You know what I mean? So that's one thing, right? Now, on the other side, right? He is the biggest artist in the world.
That's a fact.
Absolutely. Numbers don't lie. He's the biggest artist in the world.
He might be under Taylor
Number
Swift,
two.
but he definitely is the biggest
not.
worldwide.
He's over Taylor Swift. Facts. Now, I've looked it up. Now, he's an American citizen. You know what I mean? People think that he's not from the U.S. Puerto Rico is part of the U.S., bro.
Yeah.
Born with a social security number, with an American birth certificate, and a passport.
Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory.
So he is an American.
Yeah.
No matter how you try to split it. You know what I mean? And, you know, and he's done some controversial things as far as, like, being weird with the same sex
He's
on stage.
He's a
You know
little
what I'm
he's a
saying?
little butterfly.
So for, like, middle
sometimes,
America, they're like, yo, this guy was talking bad about the country, right? Because when you say, yo, I'm not going to that country because I don't believe, like, I'm leaving the country because I don't believe in this administration, which he has a right to do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
For sure.
But for middle America, for people who don't know who he is, right? Because they're like, yo, who is this guy? And then their algorithm shows him in dresses with fingernails painted, kissing dudes in the mouth. They're like, yo, well, we don't want this. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see both things. But, you know, we're in Miami. He's huge here. You know what I'm saying? His music to me is good. You know what I mean? And I think he also has a big machine behind him. Considering that he's the biggest,
and the Super Bowl doesn't pay these people, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's like, since he is the biggest artist in the world, he has major labels and companies and people pushing him. So, you know, the Super Bowl is always a part of an artist's legacy, right? Prince had his huge performance at the Super Bowl. Michael Jackson had his huge performance at the Super Bowl. The Weeknd had a great performance at the Super Bowl. These are things that people they remember you by. You know what I'm saying? So it's his people who invested in him and his career, and his fans. They want to see him at the Super Bowl be great. So I think that it wasn't like the NFL was like, we want him to do the thing. I think his people campaigned for Bad Bunny to do it, and they sold it right? Like, he has international fame, so that's going to bring more eyes to the
Super Bowl.
He's the biggest artist, and he's relatively clean, right? Like,
yeah, he's just a little flamboyant. You know what I'm
but
saying?
like,
that's
it's
not
not like thug music.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
some lyrics are, but if you don't know English, you won't catch it. You know what I'm saying? And some of
you mean you don't know Spanish?
Yeah,
right?
my bad.
Yeah.
You won't catch it. You know what I mean? And he does have clean songs that
Yeah.
he can perform.
And a lot of people are saying he doesn't speak English. Like, he speaks English.
Yeah,
like,
good.
He just has his music in Spanish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's an American. Maybe it's that we're Hispanic Americans and we don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're in probably the most Hispanic state in the United States.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I
he
mean?
said he went on SNL and he had a monologue and he said, yeah, if whoever's upset about me performing at the Super Bowl because they don't understand me, you got 4 months to learn Spanish.
Damn, that's
So
funny.
yeah, that kind of triggered.
Bro, all publicity is good publicity. I'm excited to see Bad Bunny perform at the Super Bowl. I ain't hating. Not every conservative is mad that he's performing at the Super Bowl. It's not some like Republican thing. I mean, I see memes like ICE is going to deport him from there. That's not going to happen. He's Puerto Rican. He's American. And I think he's going to have probably the greatest show. Nah, you know what?
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg already did it.
Snoop
Dogg had the greatest show for me, my lifetime,
okay.
at the Super Bowl, specifically.
Right.
I had to say that, dude. I
It
know it
wasn't a Snoop Dogg show though.
Yeah, it was the whole
Well,
West,
it was more,
West thing.
Wasn't it more? No, it wasn't more Kendrick. Yeah, that was Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem, and
Fire. That was the last best
Dogg.
Super Bowl performance I saw.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Kendrick one.
Yeah, I didn't really like it either.
It was mid.
Yeah, facts. All right, moving on. You saw UFC this weekend. Alex Potan Pereira regained the championship.
Yeah.
He knocked out Magomed Ankalaev in the first round.
Yeah. And last time he said it was because he was sick, so I'm glad he was able to do it now and prove it.
Dude, the links have gone away, dude. They've cracked down on those links, and I didn't get to watch the fight, man.
Dude.
Did you? Were you?
That sucks.
Were you able to stream it?
Nah, dude. Links don't work no more.
Dude, that sucks. I didn't think they'd be able to control that shit.
Yeah, dude.
But if you guys got new sites with links on them, dude, send them.
They probably just clapped the popular ones, and now you got to find the unpopular ones.
Yeah.
And people don't want to share the unpopular ones because then they get popular. Yeah, you got to gatekeep them. You have to. Like, when you find out, you got to gatekeep it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you tell one person, that one person tells two people tell three. You know what I mean? And then they clap the link.
Yeah. But, I mean, some people say it was an early stoppage. I don't know. I think the guy was hurt, and, Alex was hitting him with 12 to 6 elbows, which I thought were illegal, but now they changed the rules. I didn't know that. So now you could be on top of a guy dropping down elbows.
Damn,
from
dude,
that
that's
position.
crazy.
Yeah, imagine having that big Brazilian dude on top of you just freaking hammering down elbow strikes to your head, dude. That's got to hurt.
He got him out quick, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to watch the highlights. They were short.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He lost. That was a rematch. He lost to him.
Yeah, and he told everybody he was sick, and they didn't believe him.
Yeah.
I know. I only know UFC. I don't know nothing else. Like, if you ask me about football, I don't know.
But I'm glad he's the champ again, dude. You know what I'm saying? He was able to do it. Chama lives on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They got to create a streaming service where you could pay monthly and then get everything in one thing. Because even the football game, I was trying to watch the Eagles game Sunday. Impossible to watch it, dude. Like, you had to get Hulu and an extension of Hulu. And if you had Paramount, you had to get that extension of Paramount. It's like, bro.
Yeah, there's too much.
Just give me one subscription, dude, and let me watch all the games in one area, dude. You guys are spreading the games everywhere.
And dude, they have it. It's called like NFL Game Pass, but it's like $300 a year. So.
Yeah, 600. I saw it, dude.
Oh, yeah, it is?
Yeah, dude.
Even
What the hell,
worse.
to get the ticket.
Yeah.
Dude, what the hell, dude? You guys are tripping, bro.
I mean, if you love it, it's worth it, right?
Nah, not even. I mean, if you're making money on it, then it's worth it.
That's what I'm saying.
600 is a lot of money, dude.
Jiri Prochazka beat Khalil Rountree in a war, dude. You know who that is? Jiri. Yeah. He's like the big white dude who has like a ponytail. Whatever. But it was a good fight, dude. It was a war, and he knocked him out at the end. He's the guy who watched Pereira win and stood up and started crying.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like how I like how.
Dude, he's a real samurai out here, dude.
Yeah, he is.
I know. I'm not saying I've cried from watching people win, but sometimes you watch like glorious events and it moves you.
You know what I thought was crazy? During the fight, the previous one we were talking about, brain fart, and I forgot the names. They took a moment of silence for John Jones' brother.
Oh, yeah, dude. R.I.P. John Jones' brother. That sucks.
Everyone was, I'm becoming a real UFC fan because I know these little things, you know what I mean? But everyone was silent in that stadium. But in the house, they couldn't be quiet for Charlie Kirk, dude. That's crazy, dude. That says a lot. That speaks volumes right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was whack.
Yeah, that was whack.
R.I.P. to John Jones's brother, man. I can't imagine what it's like losing a brother.
Yeah, dude.
It's gotta hurt.
I bet.
And I know they were close too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
hopefully, prayers go to John Jones and his family.
yeah, facts. He was young, man.
Yeah.
No details have emerged on how he passed away, but it's crazy.
It is.
University of Miami beat FSU. That's big. That was big local news, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, people go crazy, bro.
Dude, they really go crazy
in
for the
Miami,
game, bro.
people go crazy because that's a big rivalry, and there's a lot of FSU fans in Miami because Miami kids go to FSU for college, right? And then they move back to Miami because it's where their family's from. So when you go to Flanagan's or you go to, sports bars, it's like 50-50 FSU fans versus Miami fans. And bro, they get crazy.
Yeah.
But it was a close game, bro. Miami won 28-22. At the end, FSU made a little comeback, dude, but they only had 3 minutes to go. That's why the score was a little closer, but Miami was leading for most of it. It was exciting. I had to work, so I couldn't really watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, same, dude. I had to work. And the club was packed, dude, because the game was on. So my club was D'd up.
Yeah.
It was on every TV.
Yeah, and in a new chef study thing, Miami takes over New York City as the most expensive city to dine out in.
Damn.
And I can confirm that, bro. I took my cousin out to lunch today. That shit was $75, dog, for 2 salads and a damn Coke.
Fuck, dude.
And I got gypped on my Coke, bro. I'm not petty, right? But if I order a Coke, I want a fountain Coke with refills, dude. I'm thirsty, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they gave me the 8-ounce glass Diet Coke, bro. Man. They charged me like $6 for that shit. Every other one was like $6. It's like, dude, I'll pay $20 for a damn margarita because that's the going price nowadays. Right? You go out to a restaurant, a drink is like $20, $25. And we're not even adding tip. But like appetizers at local places are $20 now. The meals are like $49.
Miami's getting out of hand, dude.
Yo, it's crazy.
Santas need to do something.
And you know what? The food isn't even that good.
Really isn't.
To be higher than New York City, when you go to New York City and you eat food, you know you eat good food. The steakhouses are the best. The bakeries are the best. Pizza places are the best. Delis are the best. Bodegas are the best. Everything they do it with heritage and history and love. You know what I'm saying? Here, some new freaking sushi place opens up. It's $95. It's the same damn ugly sushi you get at freaking
at the buffets
at everywhere else, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. That's ass, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, we got Flanagan's, dude.
I gotta find a way to make money without being here. I need to be able to go to like Central Florida, but still make Miami money.
Duh, that is all I'm trying to do, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, dude, if I can move to like Nebraska, dude, we could get a house for like $200K, dude.
Yeah.
You get a big ass house for $200.
Yeah.
Over here, $200, you're in a shithole and they're shooting in front of your house.
I would stay in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Just to be close to my people, my loved ones. Like Nebraska is like cold as hell. Like I don't want to move to a super cold climate. I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay.
You can go to like Tampa. Tampa's on the up though.
I want to stay on the. I would like to go to like the West Coast of Florida. You know what I mean? Naples,
yeah, it's nice over there.
St. Petersburg,
beach is nice.
Yeah, Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that up there, away from everybody, but still able to make money. Like I make now, you know?
Yeah.
That would be the perfect ideal.
Yeah, that would
the traffic here is crazy, and especially now since school got back out, it's like, bro, stuck in traffic everywhere.
And we're not in downtown Miami.
Yeah, and like, this isn't like normal traffic. This is like third world, put your seatbelt on and pay attention traffic, dude.
Yeah, bro, people cut you off.
Bro, it is bad. Like, I got to go home and take a nap.
Bro.
And I have to like decompress from driving home, dude.
And it started after COVID when everybody from New York started moving over here.
On top, bro, if you don't get into a freaking nasty car accident, right? God forbid, if you were able on your commute to not get hit by somebody who doesn't have papers and has no insurance, because a lot of people out here have no insurance. They'll crash into your car, they'll dip.
That's a fact.
They'll leave because number one, they can't get arrested. They can't have a cop thing because they don't have paper. They're undocumented. They got to bounce. If you could survive those two things, get away from the damn speeding cameras and red light cameras, and you didn't wait 3 seconds to make a right. Here's a $200 ticket. You went through a school zone that was closed. School wasn't on, but that school zone is still a school zone, and for whatever reason, another $200 ticket. If the cops aren't busting your ass for the fucking window tints and everything else, it's like, yo, I just want to stay home now, bro. How about this? Move the hell away from here. Stay home. Make money on my computer. Get all my food delivered. Let me take my e-bike to the damn gym and back and leave me alone, bro. I'm tired of getting extorted from every way around this mother lover.
Yeah, dude.
You know
it's it's nicer staying inside. I do it every day, dude.
Yeah.
I go to 7-Eleven on Tuesdays, come back home, sandwiches, drinks, water, Diet Coke. I live my life. You know what I mean? Shit. It's almost like New York. I'm pretty sure if we had a bodega near me where they made nice sandwiches, I'll be there all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
it sucks. Food sucks here, dude. We live in a Mexican neighborhood. All the Mexican food sucks here.
Nah, dude, you're tripping. 296 got some nice food.
I don't know, but every Mexican food I go to is not good here.
Yeah, you can't go to a restaurant.
I've had better Mexican food in Louisiana.
Nah, you gotta go to the Mexican stores that are a meat market, and they have Mexican like food, like canned food, like a meat market, and then you go to the back, find a taco spot. Good tacos. They're always the best like that.
I know exactly the spot you're talking about, and the meat quality over there sucks.
Dude, that's the best taco.
Dude,
literally I've never had a better taco than there.
Dude,
and I eat tacos on the daily.
You remember when I took you to the taco place in Las Vegas? That they cut the meat from the thing, Tacos El Gordo, Las Vegas.
We're talking about Florida,
that was the best. That was the best taco.
You're comparing a 5-star taco to a fucking meat market taco.
That hood spot that we go to is the best taco you ever had in your life, and that's cap. Because I've took you to eat better.
Yeah, I forgot about Vegas though.
You know what I'm saying? You bugging. But all right, guys, that's the show, man. We appreciate you guys watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna rebrand soon. We're gonna change the name of the podcast. Doesn't really align with what we're talking about, so we're gonna change that. If you guys have any recommendations, hit us up in the comments. If you guys have any hate comments, direct them to Young Lizzie. And yeah, that's it, man.
Cheer. Bow.
Peace.